evening all. It's been a little while since I did a tank update. Anyway, so here are my fancy-tailed goldfish and Bobby's being a bit of a show pony. Now, I had a plant which had a rock base, and as you can tell, have a look at Bobby's poor little noggin. She is the roughest Goldie when it comes to eating. You'd think she was in a rugby scum. Head down, bum up, and she just goes side to side, thrashing about for food in the dirt, and she scrapes her poor little head. I suspect on the other side too, there's a bit of a cut. I have these air stones which are made of sand, literally right at the back there behind the leaves. I've got two of them. They need a lot of oxygen, goldfish. And so the other one there, you can see the line coming out from behind the little statue. I suspect she's also scraping herself on that air stone. So when I get paid next week, I will be getting some round sandstones. Sorry, darling. And popping them under the gravel a little bit as well. And hopefully that will stop, or limit I should say, how much she hurts herself, because she is a shocker. See what she's doing right now, how she's eating? She tends to really go for it when there's food. She goes absolutely crazy. She'll even chase these two around the tank if she feels like they're getting all the food, and she'll literally chase them. This is little Nico. I don't know if you remember, he was like 2 centimeters small when I got him. It's my little darling. Yes, you're my darling too. See the little, sorry, total mind blank today. They're like little cockatiels when they're paying attention to you, or when you're talking to them. The little fin comes forward like a cockatoo comb. It's so cute. Love it. But yeah, this guy, if you haven't met him before, he's Hendrik. Hey Hendrik, with the cool mohawk. He's a fancy tail goldfish. However, I do reckon, yes darling, you're the lady of the tank, aren't you? Yeah, I love you. You silly duffer, look what you did to your head. Yes, you. Anyway, going back to Hendrik here. He's got a little tiny bump on the top of his head there. So I actually think he's got a little bit of Oranda in him. If you look at them, they've got this big noggin on the top of their head. Nico here, he's turned white literally at the end of his first year. And he's now getting a little bit of a banana yellow coming through his fins and around his little face. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you're cute too, Bobby. Yeah. I thought Bobby was a boy, hence the name Bobby. And yeah, she laid eggs everywhere, and oh, she's a girl. This is when they were still juvie, so it was pretty hard to ascertain what genders they were or what sex they were. But yeah, these are my little guys. I love my guys. When I do the water changes, as I mentioned earlier, I use the water in the garden, and it's pretty much the water the garden gets, so I don't really use a lot of water. I'm going to put the night light on. Now, I don't have a timer, which is probably good anyway. Oh, you think you're getting food? No. Oh, you think you're getting food? You're not getting food. No. Hey, Nico, with a belly rub. Yeah, I talk to my fish. They get happy, sad, scared, excited. You know, you talk to all your other animals, why not your goldies? So here's the night light. You ready, guys? Gonna change the lights? Yeah. So the whole point of me doing this video tonight was truly to go over again and highlight the fact of ornaments in your tank, especially ones with the plants, with the rock or the wooden bases, which could be fake or even real. Real's actually worse. You want the fake because at least it's smoothed over. When you have a Goldie who treats every meal like it's the last one, like Bobby here, and you're finding they're getting scrapes around their head, it's usually the ornaments or even the sandstone. Now, I didn't show you the sandstone really. It's about that long. It's about 4 inches in height. But anyway, I will leave you with that. Goldfish are awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's a nightmare at first because what people don't realise, what I didn't realise, is how much work water husbandry takes, which is you literally trying to develop a colony of good bacteria which will eat majority of the ammonia that these little guys pump out, which is why they need so much water. Do not put them in a fish bowl. Fish bowls should be banned from the pet store for the purpose of goldfish. It's just disgusting. It really is. All 3 of my guys were sick, pretty much on their deathbeds for different conditions, but all a symptom of being in an overcrowded tank. You know, and I have stayed up literally all night, especially with Hendrik here. He's permanently disabled. Okay? His swim bladder does not function properly. So if he eats too much food with too much protein all the time, i.e. bloodworms, which I do give them, but once a week as a treat, or sometimes once a day for a few days out of a blue moon if you like. But if he eats too much protein, it will aggravate his swim bladder and literally cannot navigate in the water, and they swim upside down and float to the surface. And it's so distressing to see your pets go through something like that. So, he hasn't had a bout for about a year now, which is awesome. The other way I fixed that is I actually make my own food, which is also vegan. The fish food they sell you, doesn't matter how much you spend on it, the top of the range, it will destroy their digestive system. They need wet food. And preferably high carbs, okay, vegetable based. The dry food kills them. Just like your cats. Your cat should not be eating dry food either. I've had my girl for 20 years and I don't take her to the vet. She doesn't get shots. Doesn't look like she's 20 years old. She's still quite sprightly and young and healthy, and so cats as well, they get problems with their urinary tract when you feed them dry food. But back to the Goldies. I got these guys because I wanted water in my apartment. I wanted that element. But what I didn't bank on is the connection and the relationship I've developed with all my little guys and how special they are to me. Through a time of extreme crisis and agony that I went through, 13 months on crutches, the apathy of my own people in regards to the attack I sustained on the road, then 4 years of legal hell to absolute no conclusion or help. I had to walk away from all of it because they were just going to destroy me even further. And just having my guys was just amazing, absolutely amazing. In other words, if you have Goldies, you do not need to shrink. You can just literally be in front of them for a little while and they just make you relax. They're very smart. They learn tricks, they play, they get excited, they feel the full range of emotion.